Good morning to everyone. Myself Sai Sumant Reddy. I am from EC branch. In BCME, I want to tell about my topics. My topics are harbor port, satellite port, wharf and dock, pier, jetty, waves and tides. First, we want to see the topic is harbor. A harbor is a sheltered area along a coastline where ships, boats, and other vessels can anchor or dock. That means where we can place our boats, ships, or uh, it is an shelter area for ships, boats, and other vessels. Is called an harbor. Harbor provides protection from rough seas, waves, and extreme weathers. They are typically equipped with facilities such as piers, wharves, and docks for vessels to load and unload cargo or passengers. That means here we can export the piers, docks, vessels, loads, and unload in the harbor. We want to see the key features of harbor. Sheltered for waves and tides, offers service for ships repairs, refueling and storage. That means we can load and unload the containers here, and ships can be repaired in this harbor. Can be natural or man-made. The second one is port. A port is a location on a coast or a river that includes a harbor. That means port means which contains an harbor is called a port, along with infrastructures like wharves, cranes, warehouses, and facilities for loading and unloading of goods or passengers. Ports can also refer to place where ships are docked for various purposes, including trade and transport. That means in this port where there is contain a harbor, and in this port trade and transport will be done. Key features of port. A port may include multiple harbors, typically used for commercial shipping, transportation, and tourism. That means here commercial shippings, transportation, and tourism takes place in port. Can be large and bustling with industrial activities. Industrial activities also can done in this port. We can see the third one is satellite port. A satellite port refers to a smaller secondary port that is contained no two larger primary port. It serves a supporting facility to handle overflow traffic or specialized services such as handling bulky goods, serving particular types of vessels. Example, cruise ships or container ships. That means in the satellite port heavy loads are done. Key features of satellite port. Located near a prime port but operates a separate entity. That means it is located at an primary port, but it operates separate facilities. Reduces congestion in the main port. That means it reduces traffic in the main port. Often used for specific cargo types or particular vessel needs. It means main containers or loads cargo types are taken in this satellite port. Now we can see the wharf. A wharf is a structure built along the shoreline where ships can dock to load or unload cargo or passenger. That means in this wharf there loads and unload can take places, and the taking passengers, and here we can see the unload and loading facilities. It is a typical large platform that extends into the water. Wharf is similar to a pier but is usually used for more industrial purposes. That means wharf is a pier but it is usually for different industrial purposes. Key features. Supports the loading unloading of goods. That means wharf will support the loading and unloads of goods. Can accommodate multiple ships simultaneously. Often features cranes or the heavy equipments. In this wharf it contains heavy equipments like cranes, other equipments. Now we can see the dock. Fifth one. A dock is a water area where ships are moored to a wharf, pier or quay. It can refer to the both enclosed and where the ship's area where the ship is breathed, and the structure that provides space for the vessels to be secured. That means it is a dock means where the vessels are stored. It is called a dock. Docks are essential for maintenance, repairs, unloading and unloading cargoes. That means docks are contains the repairing kits, maintenances for ships and boats, and it is a space where we can store the vessels. Key features: the space where vessels are docked can be used for maintenance, repairs, and storage. That means dock is used for maintenance, repairs, and storage. Often has water depth suitable for larger vessels. Now we can see the sixth one, pier. A pier is a structure built out into the water, usually from a beach or a shoreline, to provide a docking places for ships, boats, or passengers. That means it is in a path for dock. That means where the docking places are moved, where the docking places for ships, boats, or passengers to be provided. It is in a path for dock. Piers often extended over the water to reach deeper waters and can be used for both recreational and commercial purposes. That means pier can be used for recreational purpose and commercial purposes. Key features of pier: extended from the shore into the water. That means these are extended into the water. Can be used for leisure or loading and unloading goods. It is also used for loading and unloading the goods. Supports passengers, fishing traffic and leisure boats. It will support to the passengers and reduce the traffic, and we are also supporting for fishing. Jetty, seventh one. Jetty is a structure built out into the water, similar to a pier. That is, it built like a structure of pier, but it is out into the water, not into the water, but typically smaller and used to protect harbors, ports, shorelines from currents, waves, and erosion. That means these jetties are used to protect the harbors and ports from the waves and erosions. It can also be used for mooring ships and boats. Key features of jetty: designed to protect to shore from erosions. It means it will protect the shore from erosions. Often used for small boats or protective barriers for larger harbors. May extended perpendicular at an angle from the shore. That means it is a perpendicularly designed at an angle from the shore. Eighth one, waves. Waves are the undulating movement of water. That means waves are created in the water. Undulating movements typically caused by winds. That means these waves are caused by wind movements of winds in the water that can affect the coastal areas. These waves can affect the coastal areas to leads to impact of damage. They are important for shipping as they influence how ships are approach the shore and dock. Waves can also cause erosions. That means these waves can lead to damage of an erosion. Causes of erosion and coastal lines and affect stability of structures like piers. These waves can decreases the stability of piers and jetties. Key features of waves: created by wind energy. These waves are created by wind energy and vary in size and strength. These waves are very strong and large in sizes. Effective navigation and harbor operations. That means these waves can lead to damage for harbors and effective navigation. Tides. Tides are the periodic rises and falls of sea levels caused by the gravitational force exerted by the moon and the sun. That means these tides are caused by the gravitational force exerted by the moon and the sun. These are falls of sea levels. Tides can significantly affect shipping schedules as vessels may only be able to dock at certain times when the water level is high enough to reach dock and quays. Key features: driven by the moon and sun's gravitational pull. That means the tides are formed by the moon and sun's gravitational pull. Can create high and low tides impacting ports operation. Affects shipping, fishing and coastal ecosystem. That means these tides will affect on the shipping, fishing and coastal ecosystems. Thank you.